What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dance in the house. We're going to talk about some Call of Duty, some Battlefield today, and why all of a sudden Call of Duty is like the hated kid in school now, the popular kid in school. You know, it's this little group of kids. You know, maybe they're not as cool as this cool kid. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad example, but you know, they hate the cool kid. You know, let's move on over to this guy. You know, he's the same flavor, but he's a little more low key. We like this dude because he's open to cut. But yeah, we're gonna talk about some Call of Duty and Battlefield because it's that time of year. Battle's begun. The two war machines clashing heads once again. Seeing if Battlefield can push the COD army over a little bit more this way. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. But from what I can see, I don't think so. But let's first start out with this cool kid thing. You know, we had this little game, I think in 2004, called World of Warcraft. And he came in our homes, or she came in our homes, and we all loved it. It was this great game. You know, it was a very polished, easily accessible RPG. You know, it brought in the die-hard guys, the guys that, you know, multiplayer is their thing, and it brought in housewives, house moms, and, you know, kids, teenagers, adults, everybody. They all were easily drawn in by this game, could pick it up, could play it. Good deal. And all of a sudden, you know, a couple years passed by, 3 or 4 years, and all of a sudden it's not so cool no more. Now oh man, World of Warcraft sucks now. Man, why you play World of Warcraft? I can't stand this game. I'm moving over to Guild Wars. I'm moving over to EverQuest. I'm moving over to this and that. You know, Star Wars Galaxies. Because, you know, that's where all maybe the hipsters hang out. You know, this game's not as big. You know, we don't want to deal with the general population of people. And you know, that was, and here we go nowadays, and why we're still standing strong. Now we get now to Call of Duty, which in a sense is almost the same kind of creature as well, even though it's a different game. It's an easily accessible first-person shooter. You know, everybody's playing it, from house moms to models, dads to uncles, grandfathers. Everybody's playing it. You know, now I don't know how far into it now, almost like 10 deep, and now it sucks. Same old shit, they say. Call of Duty's the same old game year after year. Well, first off, if it ain't broke, you know, don't try and change it. And that's just how these businesses work. You know, they're not gonna change an already good formula just because, you know, a couple thousand people, maybe 1 million people. I doubt it's that many, but you know, a couple thousand people are tired of the game. So they're not gonna change it because it's still making buku dollars, a lot of money. Big businesses, that's all it's about, is the money. They, you know, as long as there's kids buying it, enjoying it, they don't give a hoot what your complaint is about the game. So, you know, you just have to deal with it. But the funny thing is, now the popular game, the cool game, is Battlefield. And, you know, Battlefield 3 really brought this DICE or EA, you know, kind of cemented their spot in the little first-person shooters. And I enjoy it. I enjoy both games. I enjoy Battlefield 3. I've been playing Battlefield since Battlefield 2 on PC. And I've said in other videos, I enjoy all the games. But the main argument is always that Call of Duty, you know, the reason people are tired of it because it's the same old game. But it's the same old good game, which I don't see what the problem is. But let's get back to the Battlefield. I played the Battlefield 4 beta, the multiplayer beta that they put out there. And aside from a few, control changes, it's the same old shit from last year to me. I mean, I'm not a graphics guy. You know, I don't care about the graphics. I care about the gameplay, because after a while, the graphics are going to pressure on graphical games for what people wanted beyond Two Souls, you know, everybody would have bought that game. And I'm sure it didn't sell nearly as many as they wanted to sell. So it ain't always about the graphics, people. It's about the gameplay. So let's not bullshit one another here. It's about the gameplay. Call of Duty has solid gameplay, which makes it accessible. Battlefield has solid gameplay, makes it accessible. But back to the point of it being same old, not being the same old shit. Call of Duty same shit. I guarantee you, even though it already is the same old shit from Battlefield 3, when we get to Battlefield 4, we get to Battlefield 5, we get to Battlefield 6, it's gonna be the same old shit. And now we're gonna be tired of the game now. Because if the game's making money, they're not going to change it that much. You know, you're not going to get these big drastic changes that you guys want. You're not going to get these huge graphical changes if you want. But I think what's best for this market, since we're so trigger happy with these things, is take some breaks. You don't have to buy the game every year. You know, if you want to see a big graphical jump, you know, don't buy stop buying the system every year, because they're not gonna make these huge leaps. If they made the jumps that you people want from these games, the games will cost $100, the consoles will cost $1,000. So don't tell me that you want all this stuff, because you don't want it to go that far. But back to the topic, get a little lost in myself. It's the same old shit, just like Call of Duty, and you will be tired of it next year, because if another one gets launched next year, it's gonna be the same old shit, because they're not gonna change that much. So let's stop being crazy here. Let's stop trying to not like the cool kids. There's enough cool kids out there in the world. Battlefield's a cool kid, Call of Duty's a cool kid. They're both good games, both solid gameplay, they're both enjoyable. So I mean, if you decide to pick one or the other, we all have our own preferences. You don't want to play two of the same game, that's fine. I play them both. I'm not buying them both, because I know what I'm getting it for. I'll just wait a little while, pick them up when I'm ready. That's that for me. Same old shit all the way around, people. Stop bullshitting everybody. I mean, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it, but call it like you see it. Call it correctly. That's it. Everybody enjoy your day. It's your boy Scotty, Mr. Dancer. Peace.